Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your weekly love reading for this week of December 28th to January 5th, 2026. So this weekly is going to transition us from 2025 to 2026. Leo, keep in mind that time is fluid and stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac signs, feelings, and actions towards you for the week. So the first card out here is building a future. Beautiful energy to receive as the overall energy. This card says this one is a keeper. Your love life is ascending to the next level. So Leo, if you are connecting to somebody, there is a strong energy of stability this week, of planning things with each other as well. So you may see more effort from your person in doing so. You also have commitment. I mean, there you go. We have third party and patience. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, there could be a family or work situation that is influenced in this connection. Now, I do feel like for some of you Leos, third party doesn't always have to be a family or work type of energy. It could also be a vibration of there could have been some type of factor that was standing between you and another person. Could it be another person? I mean, you would know your story. Others of you, I do feel like with third party, that is a interesting card to receive because this card symbolizes a building, right? So that's why I give different instances instead of just going straight towards there's another person involved. That's the meaning of this card. To have that building means that it probably isn't another person involved. And if it is an individual, it could be something that feels more traditional, right? Something that is either in a family dynamic, a work dynamic, being the third party, and or there could be a common place that brings you and somebody else together. As well as if you are a single Leo, I do feel like with commitment, third party, and patience, if you have been waiting for a person that you feel open to committing to, that you feel like you want to give that time, that energy, that, you know, more of that, I guess you could say presence to, I feel like you may meet somebody somewhere, right? And that somewhere is that third party. And with commitment coming through and building a future, single Leos, you may definitely come into contact with an energy this week that you could be in a relationship with down the road. So let's see what else we got going on here. Others of you in relationships, there is definitely some type of obstacle that you have been waiting for to not be an influence as strong, whether it was work that was taking time from the connection, family matters, maybe even like illness could have been taking time from the connection. Let's see, your overall energy is the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. So victory, communication coming your way, an emphasis on expression, conversations, and finding breakthroughs. What's coming your way for the week with love is the World. Your influence, Leo, is the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that when I see that patience card, it gives me this vibration of you really being, especially single Leos, or if you have been connecting to somebody, really patient with how much you have been giving it. And in a way, shape, or form, making sure you are still working on yourself. And I feel like something is going to happen for you this week, whether it's a talk or it's an exchange between you and another person that's going to give you some clarity that you could have a future with somebody and not only just build with your own energy, but build with another person. So what's unexpected this week is the Two of Pentacles. So a choice to make, an energy to balance into your life. Your advice is the Four of Pentacles, and your outcome is the Eight of Swords. Okay, so I feel like there is this energy here of your independence being highlighted. So for some of you Leos who have been single or you just have been seeing somebody, it does look like that next level of commitment could be showing its face or showing its energy, or you are finally coming into contact with somebody whose intention is to be committal, where maybe past people have been more flighty. I do feel like there is a sense of keeping your independence in a way that you might find yourself overthinking this weekend. I'm sorry, this week. Possibly even into the weekend, since I said that, even though this is a weekly. So I feel like there is a new person presenting themselves to you if you are a single Leo, or there is a new type of initiation coming in that seems pretty serious, that seems a lot more stable than what you have been getting, right? Especially with this building a future card, your love life is ascending to the next level. So if you have been single, the next level could be an option that's coming into your world, Ace of Swords, to be experienced and see where that could lead. And it does look like with the energy of cards, this person is not an energy who is flighty. They are stable. They look at people as, you know, in a valued way where they value people's time and energy. Let's see, that overall energy with the Ace of Swords, with justice, beautiful. That's a type of fair energy that I'm feeling, especially if this is a new person. I feel like this is an individual who knows what they want on the world with what's coming your way. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles, I am not surprised at all. Right underneath the column, or the row, I guess you could call it, of commitment, there is the Ace of Pentacles. So you have two aces coming through, and I don't even have that many cards out. So I definitely do feel like that new phase, that ascension is truly here for connections. And I feel like as a bond starts, or a bond gets closer, for some reason, your energy feels a little bit fearful. And, you know, that could be, you know, the Eight of Pentacles and your influence underneath that third party. There may not necessarily be an influence on their end. It could be an influence on your end, where you want to make sure that just because you're giving something more energy, that you still make time for other things, or still make time for yourself. That's what your influence seems like with the Eight of, Pentacles to the Nine of Swords. There is something about a fear of being distracted by a strong connection, or a stronger connection. Like some of you Leos, that especially if you are single, you may be so busy in life in general, and somebody comes about who seems serious, who seems like it could be something, and it gives you that sense of like, can I fit this in? Can I handle this in the moment? And on the Two of Pentacles, underneath the unexpected energy with patience, you have the Six of Pentacles. So it looks like there will be that attempt to figure it out because of, I would say, this World to the Ace of Pentacles, right? You have the World here, which is the completion of a cycle. This is the last major arcana, and you have it matched with an Ace of Pentacles. So there is a huge completion, right? And it's very interesting is because this reading, this weekly love reading, flows from 2025 into 2026. So I feel like the gift of the new year is some type of ascension. Some of you might get proposed to on New Year's Eve. And I feel like if that happens and you watch this before, please come back. Please come back. You might even meet somebody in this week, right? Especially with these two aces of a physical presence being manifested into your world. Four of Pentacles with your advice with the Magician. Yeah, so this is an advice of holding on to your vision, right? Because what we put out there can confuse the universe, right? When we put out there, I want this type of individual, I want this type of person, and it presents itself to you, sometimes there is that not realizing that this is here. And sometimes there is that unreadiness. It's like, yes, I wanted this, but hold on. I still need to get this far with work, or I still need to get this far in life before I have that level. So I feel like there could be some minor stress here of like readiness for it, because it comes in such a, I would say, surprising way for sure. With the Eight of Swords as your outcome, we have the King of Pentacles. There it is, the Hanged Man. I'm not surprised. with the 10 of Wands. Yeah. So whoever is presenting themselves to you this week, this person's stability and loyalty and wanting to follow through and just like the way that they are, whether they are male or female, it does not matter. It's definitely, if you maybe have the awareness of it or don't have the awareness of it and possibly could have even a minor percentage of commitment fear, the way this person presents themselves is such a strong vibration, it could trigger that small percentage for you in general. But it definitely does look like somebody is extremely serious about you. They're serious about getting to know you. They're serious about seeing where this could go, or they're making a very serious offer to you that you may definitely find gives you that, when you feel like your stomach drops, but it's not in a horrible way, but that feeling of your stomach dropping, your body usually will, what's the word I'm looking for? Think that when you have that heart drop feeling, it's supposed to be negative, right? Because most of the time, unless you're an adrenaline junkie who like chases adrenaline and goes on roller coasters all the time and like is consistently having that heart drop feeling, I feel like that could be something that happens for you just because you weren't expecting it or just because of the way it is approached to you and asked of you. So, Leo, this is what I have here for you for the week in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your birth chart. You have Libra, you have Pisces, and you have Gemini. So, commitment, really strong message here for you for the week. Now we are going to look into each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you, Leo. Take what resonates with this portion as well and leave the rest behind. First up is Aries. I feel you even though we are apart. So there could be some distance here between you and an Aries. 8 of Cups coming with their card here as well, signifying that they are trying to move on from you. They are trying to get over you. You may also be doing the same thing, but they feel like they might not be having that much success with getting over you, and they are still feeling your energy. But with that 8 of Cups, there could be some type of back and forth of distance. Taurus, I wish I could take back my words, and the 7 of Swords. So Taurus may have made some promises or said some things that they were going to do or live up to, and they did not. I feel like they wish they could take back the fact that they may have promised you things that they could not deliver, especially with this 7 of Swords here. And with the Knight of Swords, I feel like they may still try to work their way back into your good graces with words. But I feel like with this combination, you may feel like Taurus's words don't mean that much. All right, next up is Gemini with You Came Closer Than Anyone and the Sun. So Gemini feels like clarity is restored between the two of you. They feel like they are certain that the 5 of Swords, that possibly you two are needing to get over something. So it may be very clear that there is an issue that needs to be resolved between you and a Gemini. They are signifying that you came closer than anyone in terms of energy or emotion or knowing about them, but it does look like there is something that's needing to be resolved or healed, and it's very obvious between the two of you. And there could be a slight standoff of it happening. There could be an energy where they feel like you should say something or you feel like they should say something to you. All right, next up is Cancer with I Hide Behind Material Things and the Queen of Cups. So Cancer has very deep feelings here for you. You may see some of Cancer's feelings through gifts this week or through some type of affection. They are indicating that they're hiding their feelings behind materialistic things, which definitely could be buying things or taking you out or doing something in terms of spending. And the Page of Swords here, they are very curious about how you feel. So I feel like a Cancer may try to figure out how you feel this week by being generous to you. Next up is Leo. You and I were too young and the Wheel of Fortune. So you and Leo could have been too young or immature to come together when you first did try to come together. But you have the Wheel of Fortune to the Hanged Man to the Magician. So it looks like you and Leo are still in a position of attracting each other in. If you're still with a Leo, it could have been that you and Leo were together for a long time or in childhood with that card. Doesn't have to be, but it could also be that you and a fellow Leo are trying to figure out ways to mature, either in solitude or together. You know your story. Next up is Virgo with You Are the Best Thing in My Life and the Three of Swords. So heartbreak energy between you and a Virgo here with the Two of Pentacles. So Virgo definitely may have hurt you and made you feel some type of way, some type of pain. And with the Two of Pentacles here, it does look like Virgo is uncertain about how to make things up to you. They feel like you were the best thing that happened to them, but they are on the fence with how to come your way and or if they should even come your way this week. Libra, I remember every detail of that day, and Judgment. So Judgment card energy here with the Devil. I feel like Libra cannot stop thinking about you. I feel like they are feeling bombarded with thoughts about you. You may be thinking of a Libra because they are thinking about you and or vice versa. And we have the Four of Swords. So this is a non-action energy. So I feel like if you are with a Libra, there could be this type of energy between the two of you this week where it's you two are trying not to act out of like toxicity or difficulty and trying to learn from the past. If you're separated from a Libra, I feel like they are thinking about you a lot. And there could be some non-action there, but a lot of thought. Next up is Scorpio with We Need to Let Each Other Go and the Ten of Wands. So there could be distance between you and a Scorpio, but with the Ace of Swords here, that could be a sense where a Scorpio feels like this is a combination of we need to let each other go, but if you're willing to fight for it, then I'll be willing to fight for it. So I feel like there could be a Scorpio here that puts the connection up at like an ultimatum. Or that could be something that's happening between the two of you where it's either, you know, this type of combination gives me either we ascend the connection, we get stronger, we figure this out, or it's over. So that could be the vibration between you and a Scorpio. Next up is Sagittarius with I Love You Unconditionally and the Ten of Cups. So Sagittarius feels like you are the one that they want to be around, they want to be with. And it could definitely be a proposal energy between you and a Sagittarius, and or you could be meeting a new Capricorn. Why do I keep saying Capricorn? A new Sagittarius that things move forward with very quickly, and things could get serious very quickly here. There could be a reconciliation between you and a Sagittarius as well, and a potential restart of the connection with that combination. Now we have Capricorn. Just being near you is intoxicating, and the Ace of Wands. Very interesting that I kept saying their energy, like the zodiac sign's name, and they have similar energies. Not fully similar, but both have aces. Okay, so Capricorn wants to be near you, so I feel like they're going to make an attempt to hang out with you, to reach out, to try to initiate something between the two of you with the Ace of Wands. Could be something of intimacy and passion as well. You may have a very passionate Capricorn coming your way that wants to be around you. And with the Ace of Wands, they definitely are going to wave that wand and try to get you to come their way. And lastly, Aquarius. We both know I'm not the one for you, and the Six of Swords. So there could be distance between you and an Aquarius, and knowing that you two should either give each other space right now, and or that it's not right here between the two of you. And with the Empress, it looks like you two are both trying to focus on yourselves and growing yourselves at the moment. But it looks like Aquarius may feel like you two are just not compatible in general, or at least for the week. And lastly, we have Pisces. I'm so attracted to you and the Ten of Pentacles. So Pisces wants to have stability with you. They are highly attracted to your energy, and the Ten of Pentacles coming in with a strong sense of a serious vibration, right? That commitment, that stability, that loyalty between the two of you, that connection and that bond that Pisces really wants to have with you and or continue. Ten of Pentacles, they may invite you to their home, or vice versa. You may have Pisces in your home with the Ten of Pentacles. So let's make sure everyone's out here for you, Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Leo, if you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. We do this every week, and I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a wonderful week ahead. Happy New Year if you are somebody who is in that I guess, time frame. I don't know. Is there, well, I know the Chinese New Year is a different time, so I feel like that would probably be the only one, unless there are new or different New Years around there. But thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.